But you see how much kidnappers are taking from victims.
My thing is, government should, all the stakeholders will get that, and I think we get that. The 3% for the oil producing community is too low.
But the support that is needed, and once you get the support, your airline people will blossom.
This is Nigeria. You need to give people sense of belonging.
Good morning. Welcome to February 14th edition of Inside Nigeria on Leadership Television this Monday morning. My name is Winnie Fodibebo, and unfortunately, I'm alone in the studio. I don't have guests with me to review papers with me, but not to worry. We are going to be looking at some headline stories of some major newspapers. Today is February 14th, Valentine's Day. Here's wishing you a happy Valentine celebration. We'll be looking at what papers are saying this morning. And of course, we'll be flagging up with our staple, Nigeria's most influential newspaper, Leadership. On Leadership, Monday morning, it says, Convention, APC, that is All Progressives Congress in dilemma over governor's plot to impose chairman. Convention, APC in dilemma over governor's plot to impose chairman. Governor settle for Sani Musa as national chairman. Who resist any attempt to hijack party? Youth Forum tells governors. Party stakeholders write PMB. Urge president to single-handedly pick party chairman. Convention. APC in dilemma over governor's plot to impose chairman. Governors settle for Sani Musa as national chairman. Will resist any attempt to hijack party. Youth Forum tells governors. Party stakeholders write PMB. Urge president to single-handedly pick party chairman. This story is on page 4 of Leadership newspaper. Let's see what the story is talking about on page 4. It says, again, the All Progressives Congress, APC, is at a crossroad over alleged plots by the Progressive Governors Forum, PGF, to impose a national chairman on the party at its forthcoming national convention. Leadership gathered that after the rumble in the governing party over the refusal to convene a national convention, prominent stakeholders of the party are protesting the bid by some progressive governors to impose one of the aspirants, Senator Sani Musa, on members as national chairman. That is on Leadership. Meanwhile, still on the story, party stakeholders YPMB urge president to single-handedly pick party chair. Meanwhile, party stakeholders under the aegis of concerned APC members forum have written President Muhammadu Buhari asking him to pick a credible national chairmanship aspirant among those aspiring from the North Central ahead of the party's national convention. In a letter to the president dated February 11, 2022, the forum asked the president to look into the records of the various individuals aspiring to lead the party, owing in mind the internal zoning arrangement of the party, which is in North Central Nigeria. That is on Leadership this morning. Still on Leadership newspaper, we're also going to take one of the headline stories, and that is on the white box, and it says, COVID raises 100 billion naira to combat insecurity. COVID raises 100 billion naira to combat insecurity on Leadership this morning. It says the private sector-led coalition against COVID-19, COVID, has announced the donation of 100 billion naira to boost the capacity of the nation's security agencies in the fight against terrorism and other forms of insecurity confronting the country. Chairman of Health Holdings, Tony Elumelu, made the disclosure in Abuja at the dinner for the Group Chairman's Forum of the United Bank for Africa, UBA, from 20 African countries, London, Paris, and United States of America. We have just put 100 billion naira together private sector again under this coalition to help fight insecurity or to support our security agencies, capacitize them to be able to deal with the issues we are having in the country on security. Lumelu said, while speaking of the successes recorded under the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele chaired coalition. Elumelu said members of the coalition believe that if the security agents are well armed and protected, it will go a long way in helping to assure security in Nigeria. These stories are all on leadership newspaper. For more on the stories, you can go to the website or get a hard copy. Away from leadership, we are moving to its sister publication, and that is National Economy. On National Economy, headline story says, despite NPA's equal up gains, despite Nigerian Port Authority's equal up gains, extortion continues at ports. Despite NPA's e-color gains, extortion continues at ports. In spite of the fact that the Nigerian Ports Authority's e-color system to decongest the country's ports has recorded appreciable gains, persistent extortion has overshadowed those gains. One of the reasons for setting up the electronic call-up system, also known as ETO by the Nigerian Ports Authority, was to end extortion of port drivers on the port access routes and to reduce haulage costs within and outside coast. Other reasons were to decongest the port access routes, reduce the high cost of hauling cargoes out of the port, facilitation of exports into the port, among others. Truck owners have, however, disagreed that the ETO platform has provided a solution to the gridlock experience on the port access road. They argued that the disappearance of traffic gridlock on the port access road was as a result of low importation experience in the country. Speaking, truck owners under the aegis of Committee of Maritime Transport Unions and Associations, COMTUA, have lamented that the ETO platform has not reduced extortion on the port access routes. This is the main story, headline story on national economy this morning. And from national economy, we are moving over to a next paper on our menu, and that is Nigerian Tribune. Still on the strike. Warning strike by ASU. That is the headline story on Tribune. And it says, strike, all eyes on ASU. All eyes on ASU. Union leaders hold marathon meeting to announce decision today. NANS to FG, avert strike at all costs. Union leaders hold marathon meeting to announce decision today. NANS to federal government, avert strike at all costs. Let's see the story on page 2 of Nigerian Tribune. Okay, okay, that is on Nigerian. Oh, well, there are still other stories on Nigerian Tribune this morning, and let's see what some of the news stories are all about. It says Constitution Amendment. Yes, lobbyists want 5 years single term for NJC secretary. Judicial officials now to retire at 70. Constitution Amendment. Lobbyists want 5 years single term for NJC secretary. Judicial officials now to retire at 70. Senate summons NDD officials over 100 billion contract scandal. Senate summons NDDC, Niger Data Development Commission officials over 100 billion contract scandal. 626 contractors run away after collecting mobilization fees. And still on Tribune, Nigerian Tribune, death of 1 year old after 31 strokes of cane. Delta government short school owner son arrested. Death of 1 year old after 31 strokes of cane. Delta government short school owner son arrested. 2 more survivors rescued as death toll rises to 5 in Lagos building collapse. 2 more survivors rescued as death toll rises to 5 in Lagos building collapse. And that story says Canada of sorry. End SARS. Yes, end SARS. Federal government accuses Twitter, Canada of double standards over truckers' protest. All these stories are on Nigerian Tribune newspaper. These are the stories that are making the rounds on the paper today, Monday, February 14th. From Nigerian Tribune, we are moving to the last paper we have on our menu, and actually is the first debut of the paper on the program. And that paper is the Trumpet. The Trumpet says Senate queries NDDC over alleged 100 billion contract scandal. Senate queries NDDC over alleged 100 billion contract scandal. And that is the Trumpet. It's the first. Is making its debut on the program today, February 14th. Senate queries NDDC over alleged 100 billion contract scandal. And still on the top of the Trumpet, we have other news stories saying NUPEG threatens strike over alleged plan to divert 621 billion naira fund for roads rehabilitation. NUPEG threatens strike over alleged plan to divert 621 billion naira fund for roads rehabilitation. PDP is marching to restore peace, confidence, unity, others in Nigeria. PDP is marching to restore peace, confidence, unity, others in Nigeria. Mali travelers stranded as West African sanctions bite. Mali travelers stranded as West African sanctions bite. Nigerian Israel Adesanya retains middleweight title in first UFC 271 rematch. All these are news headline on the Trumpet newspaper. Wow. Well, viewers, this is where we are calling it a day on today's Inside Nigeria. It's a pity we don't have our guest with us this Monday, February 14th edition of the program. Well, tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have a guest with us in the studio. Don't forget to celebrate wisely today. Today being February 14th and Valentine's Day. I remain Winifred Webo, and don't forget again, tomorrow is another edition of the program. Same time, don't forget. So, hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.